It arrived not with a bang, not with fanfare or a grand announcement, but with a quiet, almost unassuming digital notification, a subtle ping that belied the seismic shift it heralded. On July 9th, 2025, a seemingly ordinary day, millions of creators awoke to a world irrevocably altered, a landscape transformed overnight. Their routines, their strategies, their very livelihoods were about to face an unprecedented challenge. An email, stark and impersonal, the kind that chills you to the bone, landed in inboxes across the globe simultaneously, reaching every corner of the digital world. It announced a fundamental shift, a paradigm change that would redefine the rules of the game. Channels primarily featuring AI-generated content, the very lifeblood of many online empires, would no longer be eligible for monetization. The revenue streams, the financial foundations, all vanished with a single click. The digital gold rush, built on algorithms and automation, the relentless pursuit of views and subscribers through artificial means, screeched to a halt. The engines of automated content creation sputtered and died. The silence that followed was deafening, a stark contrast to the constant buzz of activity that had defined the previous era. A void where the hum of automated content had promised prosperity, a hollow echo where dreams of easy riches once resonated. For many, this was more than a policy change. It wasn't just a tweak to the algorithm or a minor adjustment to the terms of service. It was an extinction event, a digital apocalypse that wiped out entire business models. Creators who had built entire livelihoods on this model, who had invested time, money and energy into mastering the art of automated content, stared at their screens, their faces etched with disbelief and dawning horror, the words blurring into an incomprehensible decree, a message that seemed to defy logic and reason. Their automated systems, the intricate web of software and algorithms they had painstakingly assembled, uploading videos and generating scripts, churning out content at an unprecedented rate, were suddenly obsolete, rendered useless by a single line of code. The promise of passive income, the dream of earning a living while you sleep, evaporated overnight, leaving behind a trail of broken dreams and shattered expectations. The news spread like wildfire, carried on the winds of social media and whispered in online forums, a digital plague of uncertainty, infecting every corner of the creator community with fear and doubt. Now creators were left to grapple, to come to terms with the sudden and unexpected collapse of their empires, with a stark new reality, a landscape devoid of the easy money and automated success they had come to rely on. Their digital empires built on sand, washed away by the tide of a single devastating email. The methods employed by these AI-driven empires were as ingenious as they were varied, showcasing a remarkable level of innovation. They weren't just using AI, they were orchestrating it. At its core, the AI monetization model was a symphony of automation, a carefully constructed system where each component played a crucial role in the overall performance. It was about creating a self-sustaining content engine. AI scriptwriters generated compelling narratives on any topic imaginable, churning out scripts at a pace that would be impossible for human writers to match. From educational explainers to fictional short stories, no niche was left unexplored. The text was then fed into sophisticated AI text-to-speech engines, capable of imbuing the words with emotion and nuance. The result was surprisingly realistic, producing human-like voiceovers that captivated audiences and kept them engaged. The subtle inflections and pacing made the AI voices almost indistinguishable from real human narrators. AI image generators and video synthesis tools conjured visuals to match the narration, creating a seamless and immersive viewing experience. These tools could generate everything from abstract backgrounds to detailed character animations. Stock footage libraries, integrated via APIs, were automatically searched and spliced in, adding another layer of visual richness to the videos. This eliminated the need for manual searching and editing, saving countless hours of work. The entire workflow became a digital factory for video content, a streamlined process that could churn out hundreds of videos per week with minimal human intervention. AI tools analyzed trends, suggested topics, identifying what viewers were searching for and what types of videos were performing well, and optimized titles and thumbnails, ensuring that each video was as appealing as possible to potential viewers. A/B testing was used to continuously refine these elements. SEO-optimized descriptions and tags were produced in seconds, boosting the video's visibility in search results and attracting even more viewers. Some operations automated uploading and scheduling, freeing up creators to focus on other aspects of their business. Across hundreds of channels, maximizing their reach and diversifying their revenue streams, capturing millions of views per day, transforming these channels into highly profitable enterprises. These creators were system architects, optimizing processes and building vast portfolios of content that generated passive income around the clock. This was the automated, dream-scalable, efficient and highly profitable content creation, a testament to the power of AI in the digital age. The numbers behind this digital exodus are staggering. Over 2 million YouTube channels relied on AI for most of their content. These channels accounted for about 15% of all new daily uploads. 800,000 creators depended on this income, often as their primary livelihood. The sector generated an estimated $3.5 billion in annual revenue. Top categories included educational content, meditation, and financial news. Many creators were from developing nations where a successful channel could be life-changing. The sudden demonetization represents a massive and immediate loss of income. For many, the platform was a gateway to the global market. Now, that door has slammed shut. The reaction from the YouTube AI creator community was swift, visceral and widespread. It was a digital firestorm, ignited by a sense of injustice and betrayal. The news spread like wildfire, and the initial shock quickly morphed into a unified outcry. Reddit forums and Discord servers, already bustling hubs of creativity and collaboration, became crisis centers overnight. They transformed into war rooms where strategies were hatched, experiences were shared, and support networks were forged. Creators posted analytics showing channels with millions of views, channels that had been thriving just days before, suddenly earning $0. The stark reality of demonetization hit hard, turning dreams into financial nightmares. The prevailing sentiment was one of betrayal, a deep sense of being abandoned by a platform they had helped build. Innovators punished for embracing new technology. They felt penalized for being at the forefront of content creation. Personal stories flooded the internet, each one a testament to the human cost of the algorithm's decision. A father in Ohio, a student in Indonesia, both with families to support and futures to build, both devastated by the loss of income and opportunity. The impact was immediate and deeply personal. Many pointed out the hypocrisy, the inherent contradiction at the heart of the platform's actions. YouTube's own algorithm is AI-driven, a complex network of artificial intelligence that shapes what viewers see, yet creators using AI are penalized. This double standard fueled the sense of injustice and sparked widespread outrage. The lack of clarity and sweeping nature of the ban left creators scrambling for answers, unsure of what they had done wrong, felt punitive, as if the platform was making an example of them. Petitions and advocacy groups sprang up overnight, fueled by a shared sense of purpose and a desire for change. Quickly mobilized, organizing protests, gathering signatures, and amplifying the voices of affected creators, demanding dialogue and a more nuanced policy that recognized the potential of AI while addressing legitimate concerns. Collaborative efforts began to document every affected channel, creating a comprehensive record of the ban's impact. The shock shifted to defiant resolve, a refusal to be silenced or ignored, a determination to fight for their digital livelihoods and ensure a fairer future for AI creators. The community united, stronger than ever, seeking accountability from the platform that upended their lives, demanding transparency and fighting for justice. In a blog post, YouTube's chief product officer laid out the company's reasoning. The platform claimed to be protecting authenticity and the value of human creativity. They argued that AI-generated content lacks the unique perspective audiences seek. Concerns included low-quality, repetitive videos overwhelming the platform and making valuable content harder to find. The move was also framed as a way to combat spam, misinformation, and copyright issues. Ultimately, YouTube presented the decision as a necessary step to safeguard the platform's integrity and legal stability. The aftermath for creators has been catastrophic. Hundreds of thousands lost their income overnight. Many had invested time, money, and hope into building automated channel networks. Their digital assets, channels, brands, systems are now worthless on YouTube. Creators scrambled to pivot, adding human elements, migrating to other platforms, or selling channels at a loss. The psychological toll is immense. Stress, anxiety, and burnout are rampant. Many question their future in content creation. The dream of digital entrepreneurship has become a cautionary tale. Building a business on rented land has never felt riskier. YouTube's decision casts a long, uncertain shadow over AI's future on the platform. Creators experimenting with AI now fear crossing invisible lines. The vague definition of primarily AI-generated creates uncertainty and stifles innovation. A two-tiered system may emerge: human-first creators eligible for monetization and a grey zone of unmonetized AI content. The policy could accelerate the development of undetectable AI, sparking an arms race with detection algorithms. Instead of transparency, AI use may go underground. A more nuanced approach, like a separate partner program for AI-assisted content, was possible. By choosing a blanket ban, YouTube signals resistance to technological evolution. The future of AI-driven creativity may now flourish elsewhere. The repercussions extend far beyond YouTube, shaking the wider gig economy. This event exposes the volatility of digital labor and the risks of platform dependency. Creators will now prioritize diversification, building brands across multiple platforms and direct-to-audience models. AI tool developers whose businesses relied on YouTube creators now face their own crisis. Innovation in consumer AI may slow as investors grow wary. The support ecosystem around AI creators is in jeopardy. This event sparks a broader conversation about digital workers' rights and platform accountability. The mass layoff of AI creators may fuel calls for regulation and greater transparency. YouTube's AI monetization ban is a defining moment in the saga of digital labor. The lines between creator and creation, human and machine, are more blurred than ever. The fallout will shape online content for years to come. Some creators will adapt, others will be forced out. The event underscores the need for resilient, diversified digital businesses. The dream of passive income now reveals a hidden cost lack of agency. YouTube's decision is a value judgment, declaring some forms of creation more legitimate than others. As AI becomes more integrated, society must grapple with what counts as real creativity. The extinction of monetized AI channels is not an end, but a catalyst for evolution. The new frontier is uncertain, but it's also full of possibility for digital pioneers.